Coming up on this episode of the Preston North End Weekend Warm-Up, we'll take a look back at the win at Deepdale against Queen's Park Rangers. We'll celebrate the under-19 securing their league title, and we've got a very special guest in the studio. All that only here on the Preston North End Weekend Warm-Up. Hello and a warm welcome to the latest episode of the Preston North End Weekend Warm-Up. Very special guest in the studio, Mr. Sepp van den Berg, making the most of you while we've got you, clearly, and things going okay for you at the moment. Better than okay, maybe?
I'm playing almost all the games. I think I only missed one this season with an injury, so that's all good. And of course, with the 2 wins in a row now, QPR and Blackpool, we're doing well, so now I'm happy.
We don't say that word. The second team that you said, that's counted as swearing on this one, but we're all right. We'll learn him still. We've still got a few to go. And doing well at Deepdale, especially, because I know we weren't losing a lot, but we weren't necessarily winning a lot. And if we beat QPR, we both know that it would be 4 straight wins at home.
I think, again, we don't winning much at home, but at the end of the day, not losing is the most important for me as a defender. So now we're doing well at home recently, so now hopefully we can keep continuing it. I think we got, how many home games left? 3?
3.
Yeah.
We've got 5 games left, 2 away, 3 at home.
So 3 more home games we should be winning, so
touch wood.
That's what we're going for.
And then who knows where we can get to.
Yeah.
How important is momentum then, and how important have the fans been at home? I suppose, because the travelling contingent's been fantastic.
To be fair, the travelling has been amazing. I'm surprised every away game that there's so many away fans, but now I think I said it many times. I think the fans the whole season have been great. But now, especially against the rivals, the fans were amazing. The whole stadium was full, so now that was a big one. And I think, of course, playing home again straight away after that win, that's what momentum is, and that's how you see we win the second time, and hopefully now with the 3rd time playing at home we can make it 3 in a row.
Excellent work. Let's remind you of that last game at Deepdale and that fine win against QPR.
Whiteman tried to take it away from McCann again, but that wasn't quite in the script, and it might open up this time for Queen's Park Rangers. Bustling forward this time, still going, and it's an excellent save from Daniel Euxton, who manages to knock it away to safety as well. Hughes has got it here for North End, and it was a wayward ball presented on a plate here for Chair, who's going the long way around Bauer and tries to find the corner too, and it was touched by Daniel Euxton wide. It's Queen's Park Rangers who've had the best chances in the game so far, but now it could open up for Alan Brown, who goes forward this time. Can he chip it over the keeper? 3 players on the goal line, and one of them are able to smuggle it behind. Hughes will arrive now on the overlap. Cunningham is a little further ahead as well, as he leaves it to his fellow countryman Brown, and Whiteman again is involved with a clever ball. Brown on the left-hand side, looking in field with his right foot, touches it to Whiteman, and now Hughes, who can hit it first time as his cross comes forward, and it is hugged in, and it's another goal for Emil Rees, and there's the moment of magic that we were asking for. McCann, he's charging away down the right-hand side now. No orange boots for him in this second half, incidentally. He's changed them to white, and Whiteman finds Johnson, also in white boots, as he tries to thread it forward for Cameron Archer, who's onside here. Archer running at the defender now, looking to try and find a way through. Still going, it's Archer! What a fairy tale story it is turning out to be for Cameron Archer. There's just no stopping him. Johansson with the corner, sent in dangerously towards Sanderson, could drop again here for Dykeson, helped it again, blocked on the line. It's a real goalmouth scramble, and it's Everson who's able to make another fantastic save, miraculous. Now it's Daniel Johnson striding forward over the halfway line, held up towards Maguire, and now Archer, spilled by the goalkeeper. Maguire looking to finish it off. Oh, they've been giving it away here. Daniel Johnson now, he hasn't got a huge amount of support with him. He's just waiting for it this time as he tries to find Sean Maguire. And now it's Archer! Saved by the goalkeeper, Mahoney again. He's been a busy man in this second half. Free kick, which they've taken quickly. It's Thomas this time, looking for Andre Gray, who's in this time from a tight angle. But who's there to save North End? But Daniel Everson again. Dangerously played in towards the goalkeeper, who did well to punch it in the air, and it's dropped for Archer, and there was just too many bodies on the line there. This is Dazelle showing he's still got plenty of energy as he runs forward late in the game, but he's overrun it. It's Maguire this time, laying it through towards Alan Bryan this time, through on goal for Brown, and it's another save by the goalkeeper. The corner is played in towards the penalty area, and well, they're going to get a penalty for a foul by Daniel Johnson. Andre Gray is ready with the spot kick here for Queen's Park Rangers. It could and perhaps should be too little too late, but Gray from the spot does score, and Queen's Park Rangers do have perhaps a very late flight on with seconds to go.
So there you go, so a good win at Deepdale, and I know you touched upon it at the start of the programme in terms of your personal form, but you seem to have grown a lot this season.
Yeah, I started of course at wing-back again this season, but slowly took my way into centre-half, centre-back, so now again, if you compare me, I think start of the season and now it's been a big difference, physical-wise and playing-wise as well. So now again, it's been a very good year this year for me.
Because we had that chat, didn't we, towards the start of the season outside about you playing in slightly different positions. It can only have been a benefit to you, I suppose. Did you have a couple of games at right back as well, and the right of the three, and then the wing back and stuff as well? So how are you feeling about all three of those? Can you play striker?
I've played right wing when I was younger, so yeah, I can play striker.
Okay.
But now, of course, I played right back in the 4. Then we went to a 5 wing back. I think all the cup games, only the old manager I played centre half, but never in the league. So yeah, I did quite a few places around the back, but now I'm the most happy where I am now. But again, I think what I said before, playing all different positions is what helps the most in my opinion. So that's helped me as well, just playing right wing back and right back.
And how have you found life in the Championship as well? Because it's relentless, isn't it?
No, it's way different than I was used to at Liverpool or even like before in Holland. So when I came, I had to make some changes playing wise as well, and of course physique as well. But now I like it. It goes quick. We play end to end very well, quick. Never boring in my opinion. It always happens something in the games, especially our games. So I like the Championship. I really like it, and I think it's been a very good league for me, for myself, to develop myself.
You mentioned physicality twice there. So have you been working specifically in the gym? Is this the way that you're refueling? What sort of things have you done to strengthen yourselves? And have you needed to?
A little bit. I said I'm always been quite quick, so I have that in my favour. But again, when I came here, I think it was 19, I'm 20 now, so still I can grow a bit of muscle everywhere. So I've been doing that this season. But now just, again, mentally as well, and just the smart way of playing football, and sometimes don't go into a challenge and stuff like that. So now it's just been a very good year for me this year.
What about the lads around you? I specifically watched Pat in the game the other night that we played, and he is I'm going to say a machine, but he's very regimented in how he does it. Do you work alongside things like, can you learn off the people that are around? Have you learned off the people?
Yeah, no, again, at the end of the day, everyone here is more experienced than me, so I can learn from everyone. So yeah, now especially me, I think Patrick and Jussi played the most games with each other, but even when Lynch is playing or Bambo, it's just, yeah, everyone has different qualities. So if you look at each other in training and even in the games, you can learn from everyone. So. And
what about the lunatic behind you as well in goal?
Yeah, he just blows my mind every game. So he's been saving us quite a bit. But even from him, he's an excellent goalie and a very nice person as well. So I really enjoy having him behind me.
Good stuff. Thank you for now. As Sepp mentioned there, in terms of the learning process, our under-19s have been moving mountains this season, and they officially secured the league title with that stunning 8-1 win at Port Vale during the week. We caught up with Mikey O'Neill, and we'll have a glimpse of some of the goals. Mikey, well done on sealing the league title. A narrow victory at Port Vale is probably the understatement of the day. But how did it feel knowing that it was confirmed that you are title champions?
It was a really good feeling after, it feels like it's been a long season. We finally got the job done, and to do it with a few games left as well, it was a good feeling. And yeah, all the boys were really happy.
Plenty of highlights for the team. On a personal note, I'm going to guess maybe Walsall was your highlight?
Yeah, it was actually, yeah. Funny enough, that was in the Central League as well. I didn't actually go down as one of the league games, but yeah, that was definitely the high point for me as well. As well as a few others, but yeah.
I'm sure people do know you scored a hat-trick in that one as well. How do you feel you've progressed over this season personally?
Yeah, I do feel like I'm a different player to probably around September. I feel like I've got a bit more mature, I play more like a man now. And yeah, I do feel like I'm more ready to make that step up to the first team level than I would have back in September.
What do you mean by that, by playing more like a man? What have you learnt?
Just feel like, throughout the season you learn different things, both on the ball, off the ball, doing silly, like when you're a kid you do make silly decisions, but over the season when you're playing against better players you learn not to do things like that and you can't. So yeah, just things like that. Good.
And obviously the manager has played a similar position during his time as a player as well. He tells us all that he was a very good player. He wasn't bad actually. I don't know if you're too young to have ever watched him play. I did see him play quite a bit, and he was all right. That's all I'm going to say, in case he's watching. But I saw him putting you through some drills earlier on out with Cam.
Yeah.
What's he teaching you?
Yeah, obviously he was a striker, yeah. So he's obviously, he knows a bit about finishing. So he's just always after training. He's always good with me, and he does a few finishing drills, shows me what to do, and yeah, I try and take it on board and improve.
And how has it felt in terms of actually coming here now and being part of this squad?
Yeah, it's really good. You always dream of coming up with the first team and being part of it, and I've been lucky enough to be doing that regularly, and obviously the managers made me feel really welcome with things like that, just keeping me out with Cam.
And you'll know yourself how easy it is to, well, you won't know, but maybe time will tell you, it is easy to lose vision in terms of what you want to do. Some people get carried away, but they clearly like you here. You've been given an extension, so you're here for another season as well on your current deal that you've got with the club. So how do you feel about another 12 months with North End and the fact you've got a little bit of security, I suppose? You know what you can look at?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just obviously delighted with that. I'm here for another year. I've loved this year, to be honest. I don't want it to end, but it's good to know that I'll still be here next season. I've got a lot to work for. Hopefully, when I get back in pre-season, I can try and work hard, get under the manager's nose in terms of actually getting a solid place and hopefully break it in. But we'll have to see.
We will. Well, you say about that because the next thing I was going to ask you was about Deepdale, and there's a double part of Deepdale question. Number one, the last time you were at Deepdale, we saw you the QPR game coming on right at the end. So talk us through the day about how it started, when you found out you were going to be part of the match day squad.
So I knew I was in the match day squad the day before, just as I was leaving training around this time actually. Last Friday, he just said, report to Deepdale at 1. So I did, and then as soon as I got there at 1, there you go, the team sheet was on the board. It said O'Neill. Yeah, I was on the bench. I was pretty happy with that. I was smiling. And then, yeah, just warmed up the squad. Didn't know if I was going to get on or not, but I did have a good feeling that I was, and especially when it went 2-0. And we did look like we were going to carry the game away.
Did you deliberately go out to sort of having the runs and going like, Gaffer, like that, and running up and down?
A little. To be honest, yeah, I did a bit. Especially when that last one, when I don't know how long was left, probably about 10 minutes, I went back out. Then I went to come back in just, I thought, and I knew he'd see me, and then obviously he said, just stay back out, you come back on. Then yeah, came on, last 4 minutes, or whatever it was.
So you've been at North End since you were 8 years old, yeah. And then here you are almost a decade later, not quite, but almost a decade later, and you're there, you're on the touchline, more than 10,000 people in Deepdale. How are you feeling? Is it getting you there? Is it getting you there? Is it where?
To be honest, in terms of nerves, I wasn't actually that bad, because obviously there wasn't really that long left, so it was just all about the experience. I was excited, to be honest, and when you're doing it, that feeling is just doesn't feel real still. What is it now, Thursday? Just 5 days later, it just doesn't feel right still.
When I've watched you in matches, I get the impression that as soon as you go over that white line, everything just stops anyway. Is that how you felt for that one?
Yeah, it was actually a little bit. Like I got on the pitch and it just felt like every other U-team game or reserve game. Just wanted to try and get on the ball, but obviously it wasn't long enough to really influence the game. But yeah, it just felt like every other game.
And I know we've talked about learning in this chat that we've had out there, but you were out with Cameron Archer, having a go at. Are you learning off him as well?
Yeah, I'm a bit. Obviously, he's still young, but he's obviously got a good experience this year playing with the first team and banging in the goal. So there is a lot to learn from him, just the way he moves, he shoots. Yeah, so I've got a bit to learn off him.
So we may see you a few more times in the first team, maybe. I'm touching wood for you there. But we know we'll see you at Deepdale for the Blackburn Rovers match, because after confirming the title, we've also found out now that you're going to have an official presentation at Deepdale, I think at half-time of the Blackburn game. So how are you feeling? How's the rest of the squad feeling? Because it's not just about you, obviously.
Well, to be fair, we've not actually been confirmed that, but we did have a good feeling that's what's going to happen. So they don't know properly, but now we know. I think we'll be excited for that. It should be really good, to be fair, to get on there in front of what will be a big crowd, I'm sure, because it's a bit of a local derby. It'll be a good feeling, that.
Have you got a WhatsApp group? Are you going to be the one to tell everyone, or are you going to let somebody else?
I'll happily do that, but I'm sure I don't have the responsibility to do that. I don't mind.
So just finally then, so congratulations again on the XG, that's
Cheers,
really
thank
good
you.
news. Do you have a vision of where I know you mentioned before when we were talking about where you might be in, say, 10 years' time, but what's your thinking? Can you take it 1 year at a time? Have you got a big picture when you want to be this every week?
Obviously, one day I want to be out there for Preston playing week in, week out. When that'll be, I don't know, but I do look, I look more, I take each day as it comes, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so obviously next year I would like to try and break in and try and cement my place in and around the squad and hopefully start again. And I know it's not impossible. I know we don't like talking about it, but obviously Tyrese was 2 years ago and he was exactly like me, in the youth team. He's gone on to Blackburn, he plays that following year, played every week, so I don't see why I can't do that next year. I'm confident about it, so just hopefully I get the opportunity to impress.
Good man, we all wish you all the very best.
Thank
well
you.
done for the season.
Cheers.
Good luck for the future.
Thank you.
So congratulations to the Academy, a brilliant season for them. Back to you now, and we've spoken a little bit about the on the pitch, off the pitch as well. Quite difficult coming from a completely different country. I know when I was your age, I moved from Preston up to the northeast, which felt like a world away. So how have you managed to cope with coming from a completely different country, first of all to Liverpool and now to here? What sort of challenges have you faced?
Quite a few, to be fair. I came when I was 17 to Liverpool. Started living on my own straight away. Might not been the best decision, but on the other hand, there's...
You have to grow up quite quickly,
so
don't you?
I got mature really quickly, and I think that really helped me and changed me as a person as well. But it's hard, of course, moving away from your family, friends, girlfriend when I was 17. But I'm really lucky that I find people in Liverpool very, very nice. So whenever I moved to Liverpool, I got some very nice neighbors who helped me settling in. So, pretty easy. And then when I got here, of course, new team, new players, new everything as well. But I said it before, the whole training ground, everyone here is unbelievable. It's very nice. So that was a very easy settling in as well. So it's been alright. Had some tough times when I came to Liverpool, but now everything's good.
Do you have busy buddies here, people that you'd knock around with after school and go and play out and stuff?
Yeah, Barky is the biggest one. I've went to the cinema with him, had a few dinners at his place, just chill, hang around with him. Emil, you can say Josh Earl as well. So it's almost everyone really. So that's, again, all the players are very, very good lads.
You mentioned young Mr. Barkhuizen there. The one thing I do know about him is he loves his dogs obviously, but he also loves playing on he puts the heads, I do it like that every time because I can't quite get my head around it. Are you into that? Are you into the games?
To be fair, not as much as him. I know he plays Call of Duty quite a bit. I know very few players do it. Myself as well, earlier this season, but...
Have you got the headset?
Yeah, everything. All the screaming and then the neighbours complaining about the screaming as well, but... I play it again if I'm on my own and I go home and I make myself my dinner, so then nothing else to do, so I'll turn on the PlayStation and play with everyone here or my friends at home or my little brother. So I enjoy it.
Now, you mentioned dinner there. Now, a couple of times during this season, I might have mentioned food. Not obsessed with it, but it's cropped up. I think only 2 or 3 previous podcasts, pretty much all of them, to be honest. So, you can cook.
Yes, again, when I was 17, so from then on I had to learn cooking. First I was terrible, FaceTiming my mom basically every night to let her show me what to do, but nowadays I'm a good cook, yeah.
So, we'll start with you first of all. I'm not going to apologise. I was going to apologise for talking about food, but I'm not. It's up to Hannah if she edits this out or not, but we'll see. What sort of thing would you do? What would be your standard evening meal? Because you get fed here, of course, don't you, before you go home?
Now, but...
Do you not like fill yourself up here and then just go home with potatoes and...
Yeah, I'm even to that, I'm thinking about taking some food home, but then I like cooking myself. Like it's been, I hated it at first because it took too many times.
So what are you cooking tonight?
Tonight I was going for like some chicken curry or something like that, but I'm not sure yet, so that's why I'm thinking about taking food, but I enjoy cooking. I keep it simple when I'm alone. When I have people over, I might go.
Well, me, Hannah and Tom are coming round on Saturday. Is it Saturday? You're invited too, if you want. We'll email us for the directions. What are you making us?
Again, special occasion, so I might go for a good piece of steak with some vegetables.
Well, we have the starters. We're going to have a starter if it's a
as
special
well.
occasion. Come on.
What's the word again? I don't want to say it wrong. To be fair, my girlfriend learned me how to make some. Is it tartar?
I don't know. Go on.
Oh no.
Could be. Tartar, like there's a tartar sauce. No.
No,
Is it a cake?
never mind. Yeah. It's
a little tart.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, probably, but I will go for that then, or chuck a garlic bread in the oven. That's always
okay.
It's always a good one. But steak again with vegetables, and I can make a dessert. I will let you choose whatever you want, but...
Well, I've heard, apparently you do a cheesecake.
I've done it before. I'm not saying it's a good one, but I've done it before, so yeah, now
I'm really confused about the cheesecake thing because I don't understand. It doesn't taste of cheese.
No.
I don't think you put Edam in it or anything like that.
I don't think so.
How does cheesecake work? Can you tell me how cheesecake works? I'm not sure. Music. Well, in your car, you listen to the occasional podcasts and stuff. But we won't go into that. We'll talk about it instead. About your music, you like Dutch rap?
Yeah, Dutch, American or English. Yeah, to be fair, just the rap I'm enjoying.
And we need to take you to a concert, don't we? We'll do that.
Yeah, I've never been to one. I know, I'm sorry. But hopefully this summer, hopefully with COVID almost out of the way, it's possible again. So yeah, I'm hoping.
So we're going out as well for the end of the season. And we're all going to do karaoke. I did karaoke this week, that's why it's in my head. I managed to clear the entire bar, it was awful. So, I can imagine you've got a song in you. What are you doing for karaoke?
Again, no Dutch songs, I think. It's too hard for you to understand, but I think it's going to be like some Sweet Caroline or something. I listen really to rap music anyway, so I'm not too into all the other type of songs, but Sweet Caroline will do.
It's a classic and we'd all join in.
Maybe a bit boring, but again.
No, never boring. It's a crowd pleaser, as I learnt to my cost at the weekend. So maybe that's what I should have listened to you first, Sepp, clearly. Right, let's listen to another couple of crowd pleasers now. We'll hear from the manager in a moment, but let's start off by hearing from Daniel Johnson ahead of that game this week against Millwall.
Yeah, we're expecting a tough game. You know, everyone knows what Millwall's all about. And like any other game in the Championship, we're expecting a tough game. But ultimately for us, we've just got to concentrate on what we're doing. Like you said, we've had 2 back-to-back wins at home. And we obviously want to continue that. So, yeah, I think the main objective is for us to focus on us, know a bit about them, but ultimately just go about our game plan and just try and execute.
Yeah, and they've got some good quality individual players as well, you know, and they're well structured, they're well drilled, they're well coached. But ultimately, so we've got to make sure we worry about us, and it'll be the same as always: 60% us, 40% them. And you know, we respect Millwall for where they're trying to get to, but again, we've got our own objectives, and our aim is to try and finish as high as we possibly can. But we know it's going to be a tough game.
It's been a roller coaster like every other season, to be honest. You know, the championship's so relentless, so it's always going to be a roller coaster. But like I said, I think with this league, it's all about momentum. You know, you see the likes of Huddersfield, see the likes of Luton. You know, once you get momentum, you can, you know, really find yourself in an unbelievable position going into the last 4 games of the season. So, you know, that's something that we want to focus on going into next season. And obviously, it started from the other night. You know, with the win at home against Blackpool. So, yeah, it's just it's been a roller coaster of a season, but we do want to finish strong and obviously pick up maximum points. We're on the way doing that at the moment.
There's not one player in this building who's with us now that hasn't impressed me. There's not one player in this building who hasn't worked the socks off to try and impress me. They've all been fantastic, and that's what I've wanted. I wanted that. But again, look, it's tough, innit? You only pick 11 players and only 3 can go on the pitch. So it is hard at times, but all we've got to do is keep the group together, keep them tight, keep working on a daily basis with the game plans and the training sessions of where we're trying to get to. And if an opportunity comes along, you've just got to make sure you're ready for it.
Right, that's the end of this one now then. A good luck against Millwall. I will ask you a couple before you go. And first of all, in terms of how you would sum up Preston North End for us all.
The club in general? Or
everything about it. What has it meant for you? What does it mean for you?
No, it means a lot. Again, when I came, I think I've been welcomed very, very warm and lovely. So whenever I came, I felt straight at home. So yeah, I just really like this club. It's meant a lot to me this 1.5 season. Of course, still 5 more games to go, so make those 5 games good ones. But again, I just enjoyed every second I've been here, so that means a lot to me.
And before we go, we have to mention the goal against Swansea because, as you know, voting is currently taking place for goal of the season. You're in there, and you know what I thought about the goal at the time. Have you looked back at it since? Does it grow on you?
Yeah, I keep enjoying it. To be fair, Emil came up to me the other day and told me the goal was into nominations for goal of the season, and he wasn't happy. So, but but to be fair, it's a very good goal. I think that's my only one in the league. So it's again still a great memory.
Yeah, because we were waiting for more of the same, to be honest.
I know, but I think shortly after I went to centre back, and now I'm with corners. I'm on the halfway line, so I'm not happy either. But maybe the last 5 games I can go for a corner and score a header, but we'll see.
Okay, then. So people should vote for that, in your opinion, obviously. What about per player?
No. Yeah, they should be voting, but I reckon Emil's goal was against Chef U, the half volley.
Okay.
That's my personal favourite, but if you guys want to vote up mine, I can't say no, but that's my personal favourite.
What about player of the year?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know. We'll see.
Should they vote for Sepp van den Berg?
Maybe.
Oh, yes, 100% you want them to, don't you? Of course you do. Why wouldn't you?
Of course, that would be very nice. But again, we have 11 or 22 players who deserve the award, so we'll see.
I think you still go in the young player of the year category as well.
I'm the youngest one still, so yeah.
You could scoop the treble. Who knows?
Yeah, should be. Yeah, that's a good one.
Good stuff. Right, thank you very much. Good luck with the with Millwall. Let's just play one game at a time, I think the manager would say. If he was here. If you can't get to Deepdale, don't forget you can follow it at iFollowPNE. Tickets are still on sale, both online at mypne.com and also at the ticket office. What we always end with, you know this because I know that you're a subscriber. You like it, wherever that is, and you subscribe. You're about to do that if you haven't already now as well. You've already done it. You're on your YouTube, so that's fine. But you know we always end with a come on you white into the camera with meaning. Okay? Are you with me? With meaning.
Meaning.
Do it like there's no tomorrow.
Come on, you white.
Come on, you white. You know that's the thing that they've been singing at you for the last sort of year and a half or so.
I know.
That, okay? You ready?
Yeah.
So, just remains for me and Sepp to say, come on, you whites.